completely transformed.
Border battle coming up.
Once again, that right index short-handed as well. No Shannon. Timberwolves with the Chris French has attributed that to fast starts and closing strong. McDaniels, no, got out to Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker got it back from Edwards, stops on a dime. Ant, corner three, boom.
But Ant's relocation to the corner that time was excellent, and just what the doctor ordered. And thank goodness Minnesota doesn't go 0 for 16 in the first quarter in this game. Is it too soon to talk about that?
Here's Kuzma. Pump fake. No. Rollins, third-year pro out of Toledo. Brook Lopez now out to Rollins. Bottled up by McDaniels. Lopez trying to get to work. Out to Jackson for three.
Well, it's not what Ajax does. He's a defender, and he's an excellent one. He's the guy that is the energy guy that gets this team off to great starts in the first and third quarters. He doesn't play a lot after that. He plays limited minutes. He should play more. Scoring, as we talked about in our open.
Now tied for the most completed and ones in the NBA this season with 37. Rollins missing the layup. Here comes Edwards the other way. Giannis Antetokounmpo leads the NBA in 3 and 1 opportunities. Seen on the three. And Alexander Walker tried to throw it off Prince. Took an unfortunate bounce. Prince now. Outside. Kuzma, corner three. Rims out. Kuzma's hurt the Wolves in the past. In fact, he had 31.
Over the course of the season. And then obviously getting off to a great start is really important here for Minnesota. Ant has helped to do that.
First turnover from Milwaukee.
Andre Jackson is, just a brilliant one-on-one defender, a good team defender as well, but he's going to be in that slam dunk contest, Michael. He's going to be wowing the
He's won the last two. Modest Buzelis, who we just recently saw, will be in the competition. Here's Brook Lopez. Right of the jump.
Exactly.
1-2.
1-2 punch there at the portal. An excellent drop coverage big, and still has the ability to play inside and outside, knocking down three-point shots at a high rate. How about that?
Nice dot. 8-5. The Wolves had turned it over on 3 straight possessions before that Alexander Walker Gobert connection. Prince off balance, can't go.
They gave that one to Jackson Jr. Kyle Kuzma was also there. Kyle Kuzma really gave Minnesota the blues, and Ant turns it over again here.
Threw it behind Gobert. Turnovers already racking up here in this opening quarter. That is 4 so far. Rollins over to Lopez. Lopez has range. Second three-pointer for the Bucks thus far. Alexander Walker around that screen and threw it over. 5 turnovers.
So much for the good start we talked about.
Right.
I mean, it started off well, but it's not continued that way here.
Prince finds Kuzma. Kuzma on the drive, off win back for the Wolves. Top team in the NBA, OKC, in town tomorrow. Edwards. 8 points already here in the first. Brook Lopez goes.
Brook Lopez just drained a 3, still so good in post-up opportunities. This Bucks team is one of the best post-up teams in the NBA. They've got a bunch of guys that can do it. Obviously, Giannis spends time in the post, but Lopez, think about all the other guys that can post up on his team. Chris Middleton. Bobby Portis is the most frequent post-up guy on their team, and he's also very good at it. You're going to see Bobby coming off the bench for this Bucks team.
Steal behind the back. Has it poked away from behind by Prince. Lost track that he was in the vicinity. Kuzma goes down. Appears to be okay as he's back on his feet. And it's going to be a kick ball.
Because if you remember that last game that we saw, Kyle Kuzma, the game he had 31 points. They posted him up at the end of game situation behind getting that win for Washington, and then the first win that they had.
They're coming off of that 20 turnovers, leading to 31 Golden State points. Meanwhile, tonight, the Wolves have turned it over 6 times, leading to 8 points for the Bucks. Edwards, 3 more.
Talking about his shot and how Dame Lillard's technique helped him. He was talking about how often players were going under on him. And that time, Ajax went under and he got burned.
Kuzma, Cup, 17-13. McDaniels high off the window on Lopez. Up ahead to Kuzma. Finds Jackson. Jackson dangerous in the open court. The layup, thought he was pushed. Alexander Walker over to Clark. Sets the feed. Can't hit the 3. Lopez taps. Rollins going at McDaniels. Can't hit. And Alec off the bench.
100%.
Bobby Portis and Gary Trent Jr.
Exactly right. Gary Trent Jr., tremendous three-point shooter, great athlete.
Yeah, 2.4, and we've
of that skill set from the lower line a bunch, but now he's going to click up, and getting to the line is a real art, and drawing fouls is an art. He gets fouled a lot more than he gets to go to the line for, that's for sure. But in any event, he is getting to the line a lot more here the last month and a half. We've seen him do that in this building a time or two.
Full percentage. Just gave the Bucks a 5-point lead. Edwards, he's had the hot hand. 13 already. Around a Gobert screen. Can't hit the tray. Rollins tossed it out to Prince. Clark lost his balance.
Prince shooting at a 46% clip from outside the arc. And A.J. Green, Gary Trent Jr. that time.
Dillingham on the drive. Nice bounce pass. Clark can't hit.
Jalen Clark might be the best corner cutter that we've seen in a Timberwolves uniform in a long time. He really gets it. He really understands the timing of it.
Kuzma left it share, clears with the rebound. Dillingham stops at the free throw line, can't hit. Prince gobbles up. Portis. Gary Trent Jr. with the step back.
42.6% is what he shoots from outside the arc on pretty good volume too. Gets up but 5.4 a game.
Edwards rises, can't hit. Kuzma the rebound. Portis down the lane, swatted out of there by Jaden McDaniels. Dillingham stops, pops, short. Up ahead, Portis. Cherry pick.
Play, and Minnesota played so fast, nobody realized that he was playing behind everybody.
Dillingham to Gobert, over to Clark. Clark tried to reverse it in, no.
In the corner, but the offensive game, I think that's what's really kind of surprised people, how he's been able to score in so many different ways. Perimeter jump shots, favorite in Milwaukee. They love him in Milwaukee.
It's just Terrence Shannon Jr. on the drive. Stop. Field goal. Under 2 minutes to go now. Rollins strong. 29-19. Edwards. Oh, the blow by, but missed the layup. Gobert, no. Tapped out and secured by A.J. Green. Wolves missing some bunnies. Trent, good.
No Giannis, no problem. They have tremendous shooting, as we talked about.
Shannon, no hesitation. Shannon with instant impact off the bench. Rollins working on Clark. Dillingham, full head of steam the other way, slows down. Tries to get by Green. Acrobatic shot won't go. Gobert, the follow.
The split action coming out of the timeout with Rudy Gobert, and the split action with Terrence Shannon Jr. getting the layup, and then the three-point shot from the corner. And now that bucket right there. Minnesota needs to get some stops here.
Portis, the runner, go.
Small to be able to defend him.
Edwards for 3, short.
2 for 1.
Going for the 2 for 1 there. Some coaches don't like that, because you force a bad shot. So you're getting another possession, but you're throwing one away.
At what expense? Yeah, exactly right.
Kuzma turned the corner, laid it.
That people do now, that really causes confusion, especially for bigs.
Shannon, same spot. Missed it that time. Clark the offensive rebound. Put it up short. Portis to Trent. And the first quarter